back to Michigan, and he was such a blessing and a great friend to a lot of us here. Usually he would worship in the early service, so some of you guys might not get to interact with him too much. Almost always came to the Wednesday night Bible study. Just a wonderful brother. And God made a way for him to go back to Michigan and to see his children and to be near family. So, you know, we're sad about losing him, but we're also just excited that he gets this chance. But Vic totally called me out. I couldn't believe he called me out. Some of you may have seen it on Facebook already. If you missed it, I'm going to have those guys play the video and crank that audio so we can hear what he says, because he just told me.
Hey everybody, this is Victor Lewis. Hey, I was challenged to a cowboy cold water challenge, and I got to call out 5 people. I'm calling out Scott Mackey, Rob Hitt, Kurt Ford, Pastor Keith, and Brooke Lewis. So you donate $100 to your favorite foundation. I'm going to donate $100 to Make-A-Wish Foundation and do the cold cowboy water challenge. All right,
Do one or the other.
All right, gotta go. Yeah, you gotta do one or the other, but I'm gonna do both.
Get it, Vic! Get it, Vic! Oh, that's not right.
Why'd I go in so far? There you go, I'm calling out. One or the other or both. God bless. Bye.
Okay, so Vic would be mad at me because it stretched it into wide view, so it looked like he had about 50 pounds. I didn't know it would do that. But, so yeah, he called me out. He gave $100 to his favorite charity, Make-A-Wish Foundation, and now I have to give $100 to one of my favorite charities, and so I'm going to do that today. And either I get in the cold, either I get $100 or I get in the cold water is the deal. So I'm choosing to get the $100. But I'm going to call 5 people out. I'm going to call 5 men out right now. Okay, so are you rolling? Okay. I know all the men in the room are pretty nervous right now, aren't you? Pretty nervous? I am calling out the 5 Assemblies of God pastors of churches in Buckeye right now. And I'm going to give them the $100 challenge. I'm donating $100 to one of my favorite causes, Light for the Lost. Light for the Lost is this amazing men's program that supplies Bibles in almost every language of the world and gives tracts for our missionaries to be able to get in the hands of people they minister to. Light for the Lost is an amazing, amazing program. So I'm donating $100 to Light for the Lost. But I'm calling out the 5 pastors of the churches of Assemblies of God in Buckeye. And I'm one of those 5. And so, as part of me calling myself out, I'm calling all the men in our church. And here's what I'm calling you out to. If you're over 18 years of age, 18 on up, and if you come here regularly between now and December 31st, I'm calling you to give $100 to Light for the Lost. And if you don't do it, you go in the cold water. I'm calling you out on this, okay? Now, in order to do that, I think I need to make it worthwhile, so I'm going to get in the cold water today. And here's what I'm doing. I am calling out, look right here, Pastor George Molina, I'm calling you out, okay? Lifeway Church, I'm calling the men out. Are you going to answer? Yeah. Is anybody out there? Okay. All right. Pastor Don Dixon, Summit of Hope, calling you out. Let them hear you, man. Come on. Woo. Okay. Pastor Luis Galbon, Centro Conexión Cristiano, I'm calling you out, my brother. That's wrong. Isn't that wrong? Okay. Pastor Tim Turnipseed, The Bridge, I'm calling you out. Okay. And We are challenging all of the men at the Assemblies of God churches in Buckeye to give $100 this year to Light for the Lost. So either give up the 100 or jump in the cold bath. I'm about to get cold right now, and Steph, you might want to come on up here so you can get proof of it, because this is going on Facebook after a while. I should say this, you know what? We've done lots of water baptisms. This is not a water baptism. I've done some water baptisms in here when it was very cold, because all we used to have was a hot water heater. I don't know what he's doing with that ice, but I don't like you right now. But listen, no hot water. Now we've got this this endless hot water tank that keeps it nice and warm like a jacuzzi. No. It's pumped out of the well that's like 150 to 200 feet deep, and it was pumped in there this morning, and there's no heat. So it's going to be super cold. All right. If you want to see it, come on up. Make sure I got all my... No cell phone. Oh my goodness. There's ice floating in this.
Get your shoes off.
Okay, here we go for Light for the Lost. On 3, count it down. 1, 2,
3, go!
Bye, you're dismissed. Come on, Jimmy, let's go.
I don't see you running, Jim. No. Good job, Larry.